Yo! Alright, we have the camera flipped around this time. Things are in order. The writing should all be in the right direction now. So Chris, if you're here, hopefully everything is good. How we doing tonight, guys? Oh geez, how did this chat start this evening? Good evening, Chuck. Eric, Crypto. Who else is here? Top Dogs, Solar Contagion. CB, Sire, Ms. Rain, how we doing? We hit 4K on gold. What's up, Michael? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I actually had a good trading day today, guys. Best trading day in a while. Apologies for the dumb surface that is acting a fool tonight. For some reason, there's a problem with the rhythmic connection, and it keeps glitching out on me. So just ignore this if it goes blank from time to time. It will come back. What's up, Robert? What's up, Rich Girl Mel, Sid, Andrew, Jordan? How we doing? How we doing? Looks like we had a little sell-off on the open, huh? What is this about? Where do we close? So we closed at like 185. So we're down about 50 points. Gold hit 4K, Patrick? Well, it got there before me, guys. What are we at right now, sub count wise? Let's see. Let's see what we're at. We are at... Oh, wow. We're about to go over 3.9K. About to go over 3.9K here. So we could hit 4K tonight as well. If it's a poppin' stream, we might roll over that 4K mark. Wow, we actually gained some from last night. I think we gained like, I don't know, like 12 or 13 subs since the end of the stream last night. Something like that. If you guys are in a short right now, you are in a good spot. 4K all night stream, Eric. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's gonna be nice to get to get to 4K. That's a big milestone. I might cry. I might cry a little bit, but I'm not gonna like I'm not gonna push it till 3 a.m. 4 a.m. if we're nowhere near. Reckless, we're gonna trade NQ tonight. 5K 48-hour stream. I don't know if I would make it. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I would make it. But it's looking like whoever is on the short side right now is looking very good. The trade is looking good. You'll handle it, Eric. Oh, man. I don't know, guys. I mean, I barely stay up past midnight. What's up, Martin? How are you? But how'd your guys' trading go today? Today, I actually had a good day. I made a little over 3K. I think it was like $3,160 is what I made today. So I was happy with it. I just waited for the bottom to get put in and then rode it up. Couple Celsius will get me through it. I mean, maybe. Everything is doable. I don't know. That's a long stream. Oh, nice, Jordan. Yeah, that first trading combine that you passed, that's a big milestone. Congratulations. Take it slow. Wait for your setup. Don't go chasing that profit. We've all been there where we've been, you know, so close to passing the combines and then like, oh yeah, I can get 7 points here. Nope. Nope, the market just says, no, sir. Or no, ma'am. Everything is doable to caffeine and ADHD. Sid, it's hard to argue against the downside here right now. Levels wise, guys, let's take a look here. Levels wise, we have got below us, we've got 105. Looks like really this could stretch all the way really to like 115-ish. Down to 85 is where I have it right now. So that would be a level to watch to the downside. Dom, the bigger orders are still resting higher. However, that doesn't mean that the market needs to go up. So interest is higher. However, there is enough interest to the downside down into 25,050, it looks like. We've got S1 pivot sitting at 25,035. Central sitting right at 147. R1's all the way up at 293. So we're hanging out below central pivot right now. VWAP is sitting at 155. So I'm actually anticipating a little bit more downside, if that helps. So I'll be looking to short the pop here. I do expect. Does anybody know? Did AMD finally come back to earth? I haven't looked at the ticker at all. Did AMD finally sell off and start to close that buy up? It's still up a bunch. I saw this morning it was up like 32% or something absurd. Oh, Limitless, are you in on AMD? Martin, what news is actually being reported this week? News should be regularly scheduled, Martin. So, Financial Juice should cover that this week. The government shutdown is a temporary halt on the government shutdown, I guess I should say. Oh, you're trying out options, Limitless? Hey, what's up, Tway? Tway, today I was long from 150 and added a contract at when we broke above right around 200 was where I added the second contract. I made it a little over 3K today. So it was a good day for me. Much better than I've been trading. Lorenzo, gold just hit 4,000. Are you kidding me? Let's see what gold. Where's gold at? Did it tick it? Yeah, it did. Yep, gold hit 4K. You learned you can't trade options properly without involving some kind of alcohol problem? Oh, no. What's up, Blazed? How are you? Moxie, what was my confirmation? For the 150 long? Is that what you're asking about? For my trade today? The hold above this support zone. The fact that we never even touched into support, really. Or what I have as support. And then the move back up. I kind of knew at this point that we were probably heading... I saw on the DOM also interest was higher. There wasn't any really big blocks below after we came down here. So I kind of knew that we were heading back up. It got a little dicey in here, though, on my ad. I'm not going to lie. I sat in this trade for a while, guys. Sat in the trade for a while. Yeah, Lorenzo, I agree. Jason, Monday Night Football and trading is a great night. Yeah, I agree. Let's see what's going on. It looks like Kansas City's about to score. I got the game on over to the side here. All right, we got over 100 people in here. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. If you're new here, my name is Wes. I'm a full-time futures trader. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the community. If you want to support the channel, hit that subscribe button. We are on the road. Wow, we're getting closer and closer to 4K. I'm not gonna lie, we are right there. We're about to go over 3.9. We could get there tonight. It could be a big night here on the stream. Thank you all for all the love and support. Like I said, I can't thank you all enough. This is a wild ride my channel is on right now. I never thought we would have I never thought 4,000 people would subscribe to my YouTube channel. I can tell you that. Yeah, Martin, I was on the other side of the screen yesterday, and I was flipped. I changed the camera orientation. It was someone was complaining about the lettering on my shirt and hat being backwards. So I flipped the orientation. Now everything should be legible, and anybody with OCD won't be thrown off. Yeah, Blaze, I try to accommodate where I can. Kaka, every time you show up, something big is going on. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Hey, what's up, Nep? Ejaz. So I trade on, or Ijaz. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I'm sorry if I'm butchering it. Apologies. I trade on Quant Tower trading platform. And I trade with 4 different props. I trade with Top Step, I trade with Take Profit Trader, I trade with My Fun of Futures, and I trade with Lucid. Tonight, I'm going to trade probably a Lucid account, so I'll probably flip over to these charts. Blazed. I mean, we're due for a relief bounce of some kind. I'm not going to short down here. We're coming right into that support area, about 10 points lower. So I'm gonna hold off. And if it just flushes and runs without me, it flushes and runs without me. Like I said, I had a pretty good trading day today, so I'm not in any real hurry to get into a position, especially considering I missed the 50-point down move already. But we'll see. I would prefer a retrace back up to 150 before getting into the short if we're going to play it down into that level. Lorenzo, probability of IREN hitting 100 before 2026? What is IREN? What is IREN, guys? Let me see. Let me do a little research here. Quick research. Before 2026, so by the end of the year? 57.75. So you're looking for almost 100% climb. What are they? Next gen. Okay, so they're an AI. I mean, it rallied 77% in September. Holy cow. Dude, some of these semiconductors and like AI stocks are just outrageous right now. It's like the new it's like the new GameStop. it's like the new GameStop. That's wild. They make gold look like the safe play design up. Yeah, I mean, 77% in 1 month, that's a massive jump. That's a massive jump for a stock that's, you know, was trading at what, $30 a share? That's a huge jump. Yeah, that's why it's crazy. It's crazy what's going on right now. I never thought. What's up, Touch Up Trader? I never thought we would see. I didn't think we'd see 25K on the Nas this year. And that's definitely shocked me, especially after the tariff scare and we were trading down below 17K. You know. You got overcharts? What's overcharts? Limitless? I've never heard of overcharts. What's up, Jeff? Touch up trader. It depends on what prop you're trading with. Like, My Fund of Futures doesn't have an activation fee. Lucid doesn't have an activation fee. Take Profit Trader doesn't have an activation fee if you use the code. Overcharts this for volume analysis. Are you guys on ES right now? Let's see. ES looks good for a little more downside, actually. Down into 67.70. 67.71, somewhere around in there, looks like. Would be the next target for me on ES. Top Step are talking about no activation, Martin. I mean, I think they should. I think they should go no activation. I mean, would you guys mind paying, you know, $50 more for the eval? Throw away the activation fee? I think if they're going to compete with the other ones that are out there right now, obviously they've been around, they're reliable, you know, it is what it is. Actually, I've heard people have been having problems with Top Step X recently. Like, the platform's been glitching a little bit. I don't know. I don't trade on Top Step X, so I have no idea. Oh no, Design Knob, you're gonna scalp gold long here? Oh no. A showing book bat, but never explain how I'm using it, Jazz? I've explained multiple times on previous streams. Do you have a question about it? Actually, it just glitched out again. The rhythmic feed for is glitching on me. Limitless. Yeah, I kind of got grandfathered in. Brainwash, I'm gonna trade minis. Minis on NQ tonight. I would actually like to see a little relief bounce up towards that 150, up towards VWAP right now. I'm not going to go chasing this to the downside. Coming into that support zone at 115. Wait, Blair, you're driving right now trying to pay attention? Yeah, we're on the 5-minute NQ chart right now. Yeah, Lorenzo, I mean, if you're trading minis, your entry has to be pretty good. For sure. Oh, Stim, nice. Yeah, I stream every night starting at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard, Sunday through Thursday. Feel free to come hang out. Got lots of good traders in the chat. Better traders than me. My trading's kind of boring. I don't execute a whole lot. I'm profitable, yes. This is how I make my living, but I'm not one of these multi-millionaire traders. I'm not copy trading 20 accounts. I'm not doing any of that stuff that you normally see. What's up, Nahal? What's up, Adrul? How are ya? I'm no multimillionaire, Nahal. I'm no multimillionaire. I make enough money to live comfortably, but within my means as well. Yeah, Blair, I'm on the 5-minute NQ chart. Top dog, you think I'm special? I mean, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, but I'm definitely nothing special. I'm one of you guys, you know? I'm still learning. I've been training for a little over 4 years. 4.5 years. So I don't know everything. I don't know everything. I can teach you guys what I know. My trading is really simple. Like I said, I'm a higher time frame support and resistance trader. I use a little bit of order flow using the DOM surface over here on the right. You know, for confirmation. But I'm definitely nothing special. I'm definitely not the world's greatest trader. Yeah, but Joel, I think you got a little more downside. You might have to deal with a little bit of a pullback. But if you're short from the top, I mean, I don't really see a reason to get out just yet. You might deal with a pullback to just above 160. But I would anticipate it rolling over again. I made more money in my biggest trade than you get paid in a year if you were on minimum wage, Martin? Yeah, Martin. Well, Martin, you've been around since the Good Gains Trades by Matt days. So you saw me hit an $18,000 trade at one point. My biggest trade ever was actually in August. It was a swing position on NQ on my personal. It was 26K, but that's the biggest trade I've ever had. I definitely have never had like a 40K, 50K day. I'm usually right around, you know, like the $800 to $1,000 mark maybe a day, somewhere around there, give or take. You know, days like today are really good for me. 3.1K is really good for me. But there's people in the chat here who make, you know, 8, 9, 10K a day. They make really good money. Much more than me. I'm too humble for these markets? No, just honest. I don't want to sit here and inflate my numbers, you know. Oh, nice, Crypto. Yeah, no, there's zero reason for me to say I'm not the world's greatest trader, right? Like, I'm not. I don't know everything. I'm never going to claim to be. My trading's really simple. It's really boring, but it works. It's effective, you know? And my risk management's good. That's really what makes me profitable is my risk management is good. I hit a lot of break evens. No, Lance, I don't really like look into the future too much. I try to take my trading day by day because the markets present something new every day. So I just kind of take it as it comes. I've had really bad days though too, guys. Like last February, I had a day where I lost close to $13,000 in one day. No, James, really it was more just higher time frame support and resistance. I had a level sitting down here. Price held above and never got down. And once it got back above the 50% retracement here, back towards the 175 to 195 level I have up top, that's when I got long. It seemed like it was holding in this area pretty well. And then, yeah, I mean, over on the DOM, it was just bigger blocks were stacked up higher. Kind of acting like a magnet. Yeah, Lorenzo, I had a tilt day. I had a tilt day last February. Stim, I like volume. Like, I like there to be volume backed behind the moves for sure. But it's kind of like a balance for me on both of those. Because they both play an important part. Price and volume is really what matters to us as traders. Some people say they trade based on time, like time of day. I don't necessarily care about time of day. As long as there's price and volume behind the moves, I'm fine with any time of day trading. Have I seen K-pop Demon Hunters, Brian? No, I haven't seen K-pop Demon Hunters. What is K-pop Demon Hunters? I'm assuming it's some sort of, obviously K-pop, but anime? Is it like an animated series? It's a kid's series, Blue Phoenix? Yeah, I've never seen K-pop Demon Hunters, that's for sure. Stem, you've only studied price action, but feel you would be more confident in trades with volume and confluence. Yeah, so like Stem, what I'm looking for, and I know somebody asked it earlier and said I didn't explain it, but I've definitely explained what I look for over here multiple times, but I'll explain it again. So like, this is DOM Surface. It's Quantower. It's my trading platform's version of Bookmap. The red and green bubbles are aggressive buyers and sellers. The lines that you see over here are the orders on the books. Same thing with the colored lines that you see on the map itself. What I'm looking for is a lot of big green or red bubbles in one direction or the other, but price not to be able to move higher following these big green bubbles or big red bubbles. So it basically indicates to me absorption or exhaustion in the buying or the selling. If it's happening around one of my levels of support and resistance, great. Then I'll get in the trade. I'll give it a shot. Does it always work? No, it's not 100%, but it's a simple way for me to limit all the noise that's in the market. So ideally, I would only like to be executing around these areas, but that doesn't always happen, right? I still have FOMO. Just like my trade today, the 150, I was late on it because it looks so aggressive down into this level that I waited too long, so I had to get in late. I mean, massive, sure. We can definitely retrace back up to 70. What do we have on the books here? I mean, we've got orders down here below 100 now as well. So I would think that we probably get some sort of relief bounce like we're getting right now. We'll see if it floats above, like maybe up to 160-ish. Low 160s and then sells. I'm not sure I love the full retrace up to 175 though. Brian, do I think we're in an AI bubble? Like, here's the thing with AI right now is these companies, everybody's sinking money into these companies, right? But the companies aren't making a lot of money off of their AI just yet So they're still in a deficit with their AI investments. So I'm not sure. And I'm not sure how long it's going to take for them to turn profits on their investment into AI either. So whether it's in a bubble or not, I know certain economists are saying that, right? But I think a lot of economists are wrong. Oh, yeah, Martin, you're asking about crypto. Crypto was in here earlier. I'm not sure if he's still here or not. Yeah, crypto was long from below 25K. Limitless. So the levels that I have, I've kind of explained it before. So this is how I define my risk. It's kind of an easy way for me to define it and an easy way for me to trade. Everything's kind of laid out. Shorts, obviously, I prefer to be executing at or around the bottom extreme. Longs at the top extreme. Stop at or just below the opposing extreme that I enter from and direction. So it's just a simple way. It simplifies things for me, pretty much. But I'm looking on the higher time frames. I'm looking for multiple tests. I do have levels above, but really all I did for the levels above all-time highs is the latest leg swing low to swing high on the higher time frames. I just draw a fib extension from there and then mark those areas that would make sense for there to be a reaction. So like this 240 to 260 level, I've had that there for a week and a half. I've had it there for a while. But I've noticed in the 4 years that I've been trading that it's fairly reliable. Just drawing those fib extensions. Limitless, the exact price number. Oh, I'm just like you can see. Sometimes the levels are actually wider than what my 20 points is. You know, sometimes they're 30-point levels. Sometimes they're 35-point levels. Sometimes they're bigger than that. But this just limits my risk, is why I draw them at 20 points. Like I said, it's my trade setup. Yeah, limited. It's just so I don't get lost in the sauce. That's why. My brain does not process information or data as quickly as most. And if I was ever going to be a successful trader, I needed a way to quiet everything down. And this was the easiest way for me to do it. So that's how I draw my levels. It defines my risk. All right, we're coming back up into central pivot now. VWAP is sitting at 152, sitting right there at the same price. So we'll see if we get a reaction off of that 150 level. Brian gets sauced. Stim, I just use regular VWAP. What's up, RS? How are ya? Badrul, I don't go any lower than the 30-minute as far as my levels analysis is concerned. I execute on the 5-minute, but I don't do any analysis on anything lower than the 30-minute. But I generally start on the 4-hour and work my way down. You know, I look at the daily, but on my daily chart, I really just have those like the 20 simple moving average, the 30 or the 50 simple moving average, the 100 SMA and the 200 SMA, just to get some context about where we are. Price action is bullish on every time frame. I mean, we've been going up a lot lately. For sure. Looks like we might be putting in a range here. albeit a wide range, but it looks like we're still kind of... There is still this gap down here from the open last night. So, if we do start to get heavy, this is a good target for any shorts. Back down into 25K. Yeah, Daniel, I mean, I don't mind a 400 range. I mean, guys, when I started trading, the Nasdaq was at like 7 or 8K. We were lucky if we would get like a 200 to 300 point move on the day. That was a massive move. Shoot, I can't even imagine trading trading before I did. You know, when the Nas was at like 3,000, you know? Yeah, Daniel, 300 points is... I mean, today we didn't have that. We had... What did we have? A 140 point range today? About? Yeah, something like that. 140 points. Oh, yeah, Tommy. If you're short from 185 right now, yeah, you're sitting real nice. Zero reason to get rid of your trade. Oh, you're not in the trade, Tommy? Oh, it was just a trade idea? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, Martin, can you imagine 5-point ES ranges? Oh, you're in a trade, Tommy? You're short from... Oh, you're short from 185.75. Okay. I gotcha. Hey, thanks for the sub, Bobby. Appreciate you. What's up, JC? Oh, shoot, guys. We just went over 3.9K. 3.9K subs. Unbelievable. We might hit 4K tonight. It might happen. Oh, you're just surprised the short held? Yeah. Beat gold to 10K. I know at this rate, I don't know that I'm gonna beat gold to anything, Limitless. Gold is flying. Absolutely flying. Tommy, one of your YouTube accounts was the number 2000. Nice. I wonder how many like multiple accounts I have as subs. Tommy, you have 5, so 5 of those subs are you? Oh, man. All right, Naz, come on back to VWAP, and then we can possibly get into a trade here. I don't want it to just to flush. I mean, I know some of you who are holding short positions would probably love that, but I would prefer the move back to VWAP, kind of rebalance, and then the move to happen. Daniel, you see an FVG on my subs chart? The McLean family. I think we'll get an attempt at a retracement. That's a pretty heavy sell-off off that 200 level. So I want to say that the shorts have control right now. There is some interest to the downside as far as orders resting on the books. There is some to the top side still as well. But we're kind of in no man's land right now. Like, this whole area just looks very choppy. Harry, why is gold dropping? Because it hit 4K. There was probably a lot of profit taking at 4K. What's the green line? This one? Is that what you're talking about, Brian? That's the second standard deviation away from VWAP. Yeah, cheers, Brian. Yeah, last night we had some pretty good movement. I did see after I got off stream last night, guys, that trade actually went to full target. I did see that. I got caught in the one pullback. Some poor guy bought the 4,000. I know. Top dog. The lower band was what he was asking. I should have stayed. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That trade would have came all the way back to my entry pretty much, though. I don't know if you saw that. That it bottomed out right at my entry. So that would have been hard to hold through, especially considering I was up, what, $800 on that trade at one point in time. That would have been tough. Hard to hold through 40-point pullbacks unless you're well in profit. No, if I had crypto's entry, I would have hung on to the trade. But I didn't have crypto's entry. Tommy ES has been hung on the initial balance midpoint for 2 hours. Gold has a really good chance of hitting 5K. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. The move up on gold has been impressive. Extremely impressive. I mean, yeah, Top Dog, I think eventually you'll get to the point in your trading where you will just have the confidence to just hold your original position and just add on those places that you would re-enter. That's where the big trades come. I'm really bad about it, though. I'm really bad about adding into winning positions. There's a guy called Clear Value Tax. I'll have to check him out, Limitless. I've never heard of him. Oh, Stim, the initial balance. IB, most people are still using the New York session from the prior day for their IB sets. I'm not sure what it would be considered on. Like, I have opening range set for 30 minutes from 8 p.m. Eastern Standard to 8:30. Indian burn, you bored? You bored with the market right now? Oh, thanks, Tommy. Yeah, guys, if you could smash that thumbs up button for me, I'd appreciate it. We got over 180 people in here right now. So thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. I appreciate you. We did just roll over 3.9K subs. We are on the road to 4K. Man, if we hit 4K tonight, guys, I swear. All right, come on, market. Let's do something here. It feels heavy. It feels like we make one more flush out. I don't really want to get short at these lows, though. We have to stay on stream until your short gets stopped out, Tommy? Where's your 185? Are you kidding me? It might never get stopped out. Well, it will get stopped out eventually, but not tonight. That would maybe during London session, maybe. That would be, I mean, that would be awful. I don't know if I could do an 8, 9, 10 hour stream. I don't know how people do it sometimes. Like those subathons that people do, where they're on the stream for 24 hours. It's crazy. You want to talk about like mental fortitude. They just must either drink lots of coffee or drugs. That's the only explanation for it. Bailey, enough likes and I should do 24 hours? Oh, man. You guys are killing me. You guys are absolutely killing me. A 24-hour stream. Can you imagine being in front of a camera for 24 hours? Bailey, I'm not doing a poll for that. Are you kidding me? No. You guys wouldn't even stay here for 24 hours. Coffee and Adderall. Yeah. You guys wouldn't even be around for 24 hours. You guys would go and sleep. I would still be awake. Crypto. I don't know if you guys would stay for 24 hours. That's a long stream. Globex girl, do another New York stream. Just stream every session, starting from the Asia Open all the way through till market close tomorrow. It's okay. I'll watch the recording. Go ahead. Yes, Tim. Yes, Tim. Exactly. And you'd have to break it up too. You'd watch like an hour or two each day. I mean, crypto, you'd have to sleep at some point. Bailey, it's 11:22 a.m. there in Australia. Oh. Yeah, that's true. You are. Wow, you're like 14 hours ahead of me, actually. Oh, Tommy, a 24-hour stream? I mean, people would just be rifling through to where I have trades. That's what happens with the live streams now. Like, if people tune in after the stream, they'll go back to the stream and they'll just, like, quickly fast forward through the stream or drag the cursor through the stream and find out when I'm in a trade. And that's what they'll watch. Like, you can see it in the analytics when most people are tuned in. Bailey's in the future. Yeah, I guess in a way, Bailey is in the future. Oh my goodness. I'll take the blame, hand in the air here, for what has happened. As soon as I went live, the market has done nothing but gone sideways. Andrew, just sell. These bounces are painful. Dang, crypto, you got everything going on right now. For 4 days, Top Dog? You plowed snow for 4 straight days, no sleep? Oh my goodness, that's insanity. I know, George. Yeah, every time I go live, just about every single time I go live, the market just decides, hey, we're gonna go sideways. Yeah, the McLean family. Typically, what you see here is you'll see at least an extension when you have these areas of consolidation, and then it'll be kind of one of these wick and reclaim scenarios when it does this. But I don't know. I would rather see the move to the top side first. I'd rather see the move back up towards 150, 160 before we see more downside. But it's just not getting any upward momentum. You made 100K in 4 days? Plowing snow? I mean, that's an annual salary right there, Top Dog. Double some people's annual salary. Yeah, that's a great hustle. Man, guys, maybe I should invest in like a pickup truck, a heavy duty pickup truck, and put a plow on the front. Although I guess here in Kentucky, we might maybe once a year get a good snowstorm. We don't really get anything crazy. It's more ice storms that we get here. We might get a good snowfall once a year. Blair, business analyst. Wait, what? 3.2 mil per year? Top Dog, you had a very successful landscaping and plowing business for sure. Your client book must have been huge. Oh, nice, Jason. Yeah, I live in Louisville, guys. For those of you that are new here, I live in Louisville. Kevin, I don't know. We had a down move. We had a downside move off the open. We sold off a little bit. I'd kind of like to see this area get traded again to confirm trend continuation. Oh, yeah, Blair. Yeah, the transition was fairly easy. I mean, I did it smart. I made sure I had 2 years of living expenses and bills and stuff saved up. So I gave myself, you know, enough time to make that transition comfortably. I don't recommend quitting your jobs to go full-time trading before you have a buffer. That puts a lot more stress on your trading than needs to be there. What's up, happy kids? Get that 4K? Oh, sub count wise, is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I don't know what are we at here? We're at 3,909 currently. So if you're lurking in the background, there is a chance on tonight's stream we might get to 4K. If you want to support the channel, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for the conversation. Oh, nice, Top Dog. Martin, your job quit you, so you just went all in. Let's go for the non-guru trader. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely no guru crypto. That's for sure. That's for sure. What, Top Dog? You signed 180 million worth of contracts the last week of September, end of the fiscal year 25. That's crazy. What's up, Anthony? What's up, the grinding? I mean, that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. I don't care who you are. That is a ton of money. If I hit 4K before Christmas, you'll ask the local Cadillac to gift me a 1972 Cadillac DeVille with the big block 472. Lorenzo, really? I mean, Lorenzo, that it could be tonight. It's probably going to be at some point this week. I mean, we're at 3,910 subs right now. We're only 90 away. We had 140 on the stream last night. Let's see how many people are here right now. We got about 100. What do we got? 180 people in here currently. You saw the big move early, but got chopped up and faked on the bear flags at 6 p.m. Oh no. Yeah, Blair, you can make a lot. So Blair, for reference, the on my thumbnails, that total that you see there, that's my since May when I started streaming during the overnight sessions, that's the total that I've made on the streams. So that almost 16K now, that's the cumulative total of what I've made on the streams. So you can do it in a couple hours during the night for sure. It's not going to be life-changing money if you're strictly trading the overnight session, but you can definitely make good money doing it. And honestly, there's been plenty of nights where I haven't taken a trade on the stream. I want a new Jeep Cherokee, James. I mean, I have a Jeep Grand Cherokee right now. That's my drive. That's my drive right now. That's my ride. No, Arim, I'm not saying you can't, right? I'm not saying you can't. And people definitely make more than I do, right? But I'm saying just for the minimal amount that I do trade during the overnight session, that's what I made. And that's pretty good money. I mean, would you take 16K in, well, let's see, May, June, July, August, September, in 4 months? You know? I mean, you're looking at an annual salary there of what, like 60K? If you were to able to duplicate that? Ardron, can I please take a trade? You need to make some money. There's nothing to do right now, unfortunately, Ardron. I mean, you're just in a really tight range right now, and it could go either way. So I'm not gonna trade in this area. I'm gonna wait for either the move higher, the move lower, and then we'll see if there's follow through in that move. You want a quick scalp? Short 140. Short right now. I'm not confident in it though. Don't listen to me. This is not financial advice. Oh, Blair, you haven't made it to the profit yet. You've been harnessing emotion stage. Yeah, I mean, till it gets real for sure. One of the best rules that I put in place for my trading was I never execute from the same price twice. That keeps me out of chop no matter what happens. So if I take a loss, I'm not going to re-enter a trade or flip the position or do anything like that. As long as I don't execute from the same price twice, everything is fine. I mean, the market needs to do something here. Yeah, Stim, exactly. Exactly. As long as your risk management is good, your trading, you don't even have to be a great trader to make money, really. It's really just a risk management game. But yes, you're right. As your account balance grows, you just up the size. You don't change anything about your trading. If your trading's profitable, that is. Right? Like if you're consistently profitable, it's all about just scaling at that point. It's the keeping money that's the hard part, Martin. Yeah. Yeah, that kind of falls in line with the risk management, though. You know, that's kind of why I go break even fairly quickly. Because I'm a firm believer that, and I realize this is counter to what everybody tells you out there. They tell you not to mess with your stops. Once a trade goes green, there's zero reason for it to go red. Zero reason for it to go red. So I take a lot of break evens, but occasionally I'll catch the runner, the banger. And it'll make your week, it'll make your month. Ms. Rain, you're struggling to stay awake? Yeah, I mean, you can blame me. Hand in the air, Ms. Rain. Every time I go live, this is what happens. End up waiting around for 2 hours to catch a trade, which is fine by me. I know some people are in a hurry, though. Don't have all night. Got to be up early for jobs. Eric, you're up late for this job? Oh, Blair, 100%. You got to be okay with not trading, you know, 95% of the time that you're looking at the charts eventually. You know, some people are really good scalpers. I'm not one of those people. I just have never found any kind of like sustained success with it. So I've gotten pretty accustomed to waiting for price to come to me rather than chasing it or trying to find little tiny moves to make money in the markets. All right, it kind of looks like we're setting up a wall here or a ceiling at 140-ish. I'm hoping that we get some continued downside here on this next push down. I mean, that's a lot of tests. That's a lot of wicks to the top side without being able to push back up to VWAP. So we might get the flush out here. Fingers crossed. There just is no volume. No volume. We had some aggressive buying here, but it got absorbed. Tommy, new 4 hour and 20 minutes? Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Definitely going to need more volume than what we're seeing, though, right now to get any kind of move. Like, this is crazy. What's gold doing? Anybody trading gold right now? Okay, so gold sold off from 4K. Let's see. Where would be a good bounce spot on gold? 39.73 to 75, somewhere in here. Looks like a pretty solid bounce spot if price can get, or if gold can get down there. Relatively low risk. It's like just below 72. That would be a pretty decent trade if you're trading gold if we get down there. I still can't believe gold hit 4K. And it did it on the overnight too. It did it during the overnight session. You're not touching gold, Top Dog? You feel like the market maker's setting up traps? Hey, what's up, Vij? How you doing? I mean, the market's dead right now, unfortunately. Yeah, it's dead. Martin, I'll take a glance at like Nvidia, you know, other big symbols, Apple, Microsoft in the mornings, just to see where they're at or see if there's any news on them for the day when I'm doing my pre-market. I'll glance at them periodically throughout the day. What, Charles? 101 trades this evening? Wowza. 101 trades tonight. Time to start trading lean hogs. That's where the volume is. 101 trades, Charles. That's, I mean, that's a level of locked in that I will never achieve. I'm not gonna lie. That is a level of locked in and total focus that I will never achieve. Oh, you mean YM and RTY? No, not a whole lot. I'll look at YM. I got away from the RTY thing, though, Martin. I mean, I still have it down here. I still have the chart there if I need it, but I've gotten away from that. I would rather trade YM. Oh, Atlas, you're over on the vertical stream. Atlas, if you're interested, I see your comment there. There's 2 live streams going on my channel right now. One's in the horizontal format, the full stream. Feel free to pop on over there. That's where most people are hanging out right now and hanging out in the chat. Gold is for long-term investing and insurance, not day trading. It's always price mark to market in the moment. I don't know, Indian Burn. It's scary to take it with that many downside wicks. You have to have a bunch of EMAs set up. Yeah, 101 trades is crazy, Charles. I mean, that's a level of locked in that I just don't have. You got to really know what you're doing. Limitless, you're short from 140. I just want to kind of a little bit move a little bit higher before I look for shorts. I hope it works out for you, though. Crypto, you're long from 139. Yeah, I mean, I like the move back above 150. You know, I would like a retest of actually like this one sandwich green candle in here. So what is this wick? So like 159, 160, somewhere in there. I would like a retest of that. You got bored, Crypto. See, the problem with the longs that I have right now is I'm actually looking at ES, and it's coming into that 6780 area that could serve as rejection spot. 80 to like 80, what is this? 82? 6780 to 6782 looks like. That's the only problem I have with getting long on NQ right now. No, Top Dog, I'm not thinking anything just yet. I'm going to let it make its move. The move outside of the little consolidation area. And then I'll decide. Nox, NQ looking bullish. Yeah, NQ's always looking bullish these days. Can't you use a VPN on the platform? What do you mean, Kevin? Oh, you're not saying take the long, just manage the risk? Yeah. Yeah, 100%. What's up, Francois? I mean, I'm not opposed. Okay, so here would be my long entry, right? We break back above VWAP. Retest this little area here where there's this one sandwich green candle. Come back down and hold VWAP for a long. I'm not opposed to that trade. It would pretty much be the same trade that I took today, right? From 150. Anything hanging below, I'm still looking short side. Yo, on Red Bull. Yeah, we would need, I mean, to do a 24-hour stream, guys, I know what you were talking about earlier. I don't know how much caffeine I would have to drink in order to do that. I don't do drugs. I don't drink. A 24-hour stream, like, I need sleep. I need sleep in order to function. I would be delirious about 12 hours in. Can you sleep on stream? I mean, who would tune into a stream that's just charts? No trades, just charts. No, Stim. No, Stim. That's not the answer. That is not the answer. Eric, you're sleeping right now? Most people are. To tell you the truth, the market's not really doing a whole lot. There are always people in those rooms. Tommy, with people sleeping? People actually watch people sleep? That would put me to sleep. Eric, you think this is going up? I'd like to see mid 150s. Veej Adderall. Tylenol. Lorenzo, you hope the AI mania can last many years? Yeah, Blair, I highly value my sobriety. Like, anymore when I drink, I don't feel very good. Not that I ever had an issue with drinking or drugs or any of that, but I definitely prefer to be sober. I definitely prefer to be sober. Yeah, Top Dog, 100%. 100%. Age is definitely catching up with me. Okay. To analyze a specific inflection point, but you don't know how to ID it. Tiny green candle with bull pressure followed by 5 red candles. It depends on what those 5 red candles would look like, Atlas. Let me see here. Like, do you have a price that you're looking at? Yeah, design. There's only so many beautiful Saturdays you waste by being hungover. Well, and as you get older as well, the recovery time just is not as quick. It's not as quick. Once you are over 30, the recovery time on those hangovers just is nowhere near what it was in your early 20s. Hey, what's up, Ryu? Very recent. Okay, 5 red candles. Oh, you mean this? This would indicate selling pressure to me. For sure. Is it an area that I would take a trade on, like a continuation downside trade? No, because there's nothing really there other than that 150 level. But yeah, I mean, you're looking at the trade would actually be something like this. You had a massive move to the downside off the open, right? The trade would actually be something like this. You'd be looking at bear flag pattern at this point, no matter where you draw the line. If you draw it here, it's a little bit better entry, obviously, hindsight. But I would have probably drawn the line here, and I would have waited for the break below this bottom trend line to get short. Off of, if this is the candle that you're talking about here. So you basically have your stereotypical bear flag pattern. Oh, Kelly, nothing tonight for me. Nothing tonight for me. Oh, for 100%. On the 5-minute knocks? Yeah, I mean, for sure. I mean, but it was good for, I mean, where was your entry? Your entry probably would have been like just below 150. So 150, it's still like close to 30 points. That's a pretty good, that's a good trade in my eyes. No, Atlas, not for me. It put in a lot of topside wicks before it ever even printed this candle. What this is telling me is that there's sellers here absorbing this buying pressure. And I bet if we look back on, well, I don't have the DOM surface loaded back that far. But I bet if we looked back at what the DOM surface was printing, it was probably heavy, aggressive green candles, like big green bubbles, and not a lot of reds. But there was probably some resting orders sitting there at that 150 area. So in other words, we'll watch that area again to see if that passive seller is going to absorb this buying pressure once again. I would prefer the buyers to push up to here, though. And I'm sure anybody who's long right now probably actually played something like this. So they probably played this breakout. Hey, thanks for the subs, guys. Appreciate you. Oh, just still waiting. Still waiting. You took the 5-minute higher low? Okay. Ratman, staircase up, elevator down. Yeah. Yeah, that's how it always goes. I'd actually like to see this push about 14, 15 points higher and see what happens up here at like 160-ish. How big is this order resting? So we got 54, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So we've got over 100 orders sitting between 49 and 52.75, it looks like. I'd imagine it probably wants to grab this. And then it seems like you got 10 blocks stacked in higher as well. Yeah, Tommy, that's kind of the area where I'm looking. Somewhere around in here. Like really anywhere from high 150s to 165. Anything above 165, shorts are no longer good. I can't even believe I'm considering a short entry right now. Guys, I can't believe I'm actually talking about shorting this market. Patrick, you're looking for 196? Yeah, I mean that is the key, like the key level on the market right now is going to be those Friday highs, which are sitting right here. That is going to be the determinant. But it does look like sellers stepped in right at that level earlier tonight. So I'm thinking we might not trade up here until London. Yeah, Top Dog, I'm kind of with you. I kind of think that won't get traded again until London. Could be wrong, but I'm feeling like sellers are kind of in control right now. If you can call it that, 50 points of downside movement. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go kick on this fan real quick. Oh, come on, Naz. You're not going to do it? You're going to reject? Below VWAP? No way. No shot. All right, I just need it to go a little bit higher, and then I'm gonna try the short. Just need it to go a little bit higher, like 10 points higher, and I'll get in on a contract. Yeah, Tommy, it needs to look above. There's all that volume sitting there above. Like, go tag it in. Like, go tap. I will go break even if I get an instant reaction off my entry. Just because I don't want to get caught in the slow grind all night. But the market needs to get above VWAP here for at least a minute. Tommy, you're long and short right now? I know you had that 85, that 185 entry, right? What's up, War? How are you? Yeah, I like your 185 entry. I mean, that's... The buyers are going to have to buy through a lot of stuff before we get there. Oh, you've already taken off half of it? Yeah, you can pretty much go break even at that point then. Risk off completely. Roland, because there's volume higher. That's why. We'll get a better read if it does get above VWAP than we would if it was just heavy. If it stays below VWAP, we're probably going down towards, you know, like 110-ish, 115, somewhere around there. But I would anticipate sellers try to keep the buyers underwater for this session, for the Asia session, right? Up until London. I know a lot of you guys use VWAP as a form of support and resistance. I view it as more of a chop zone, a consolidation area, not necessarily a decision point. Yeah, crypto, I've never found any value like taking a trade based on what's happening right at VWAP myself. Because I think what would happen, and this is what I think would happen, is if we did get the push above, right, up into this area, we'd probably get the pull back into it, and then the decision will be made whether we're going to hold as support for the bounce back up, or whether we're just going to crash back through and go down to that 115, 110 area that I was talking about. Oh my goodness, though. It's painful right now, guys. I feel bad for those of you that are already in a position right now. There's just nothing's happening, long or short. You don't know whether to hold or to cut it. It's just slow grind up. Oh, wow. We got 215 people in here right now. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I know it's an uneventful trading night. I haven't caught a trade during the overnight session yet. If you're new here and want to support the channel, hit that subscribe button for me if you could. Also, smash that thumbs up button for me. It really does help the channel out. Yeah, Eric, you definitely called it. You definitely called the grind being painful. Although I can't really talk. I was in a long position last night for what? Like 3 hours, it felt like? In one of those longs? Roland, if you look over here, where my cursor is right now, that's volume. What's up, Roja? How are ya? What's up, Antoine? I know, Grumpy, like that 6 p.m. Eastern market open, it seems like there's a little bit better movement than what happens. What's up, Andre? How are you? Those of you that are viewing on the vertical stream, there is 2 streams going on right now. If you just go to my channel and click on the other live stream, the one that doesn't have mobile in the title, you'll see the full screen and get the better viewing experience, just to give you a heads up. That's where most people are hanging out. Yeah, I mean, above here, I can definitely see us going back above 200, for sure. What's up, Wix? How are ya? Piter, I'm not long in this. You're sitting right on VWAP right now. I actually want it to go above VWAP. I do want the upside move. But I definitely don't want to get trapped here on the long side if it's going to happen. You're just testing me, Piter? Okay. Oh, come on, Naz. Give us that one good surge. I'd like to see the ES into 67.82 as well. Wix, I'm good. I had a good trading day today during the New York session. I had a good day. I haven't traded anything tonight. I haven't caught a single trade. I've been waiting for the market to do something. Since I went live, this has been the price action right here. This right here. We can try gold for another run to 4K, Piter. Oh, boy. It hasn't come down to where I wanted it to. I kind of wanted to... If I was going to get long on gold, it would be from somewhere down here. Somewhere in this, like, 75 to 70... Like 73 area would be where I would try a long from. So it would have to come down a little bit more. The screen looks different today, Spencer. Spencer, I changed the camera orientation, so I flipped where I'm at. So I'm basically just... nothing's different from where the room that I'm in. It's just the camera orientation is flipped. Nice, Tommy. Yeah, lock it in. Patrick put myself upside down. What's Lucid's payout policy? Roja, it's 5 winning trading days. I think it depends on whether you went direct funded or whether you went through the evaluation or test. The consistency is different. If you went direct, I believe it's 20% consistency. I think if you went through the evaluation, I can't remember if it's 30% or 40% with Lucid. I can't remember. Yes, Vij. I do recommend Lucid. Lucid's good. I've heard of nobody being denied any payouts. They're very transparent. I think they have the best transition to a live account in the industry right now. The Chef, better than Top Step? I mean, they haven't been around as long. They're cheaper and very similar to Top Step. You can pass your evaluation in a single day. They got 1 day to pass. But they're an up-and-comer for sure. I think they're probably the next one to get into that upper echelon of props for sure. Oh, in the hall, you don't like the daily loss limit in there? I mean, what is it? 1,200 on the 50K? Oh, Indian Burn, you took profits in 4 points? The payout cap is weak. Yeah, I mean, I don't like any of them having payout caps, but they kind of have to have that there for the meantime, Patrick, while they're relatively new. They've only been around for like 3 or 4 months. So I would imagine just to stay solvent for the meantime, especially with how lax some of their other rules are, they probably do have to have some sort of payout cap. That could be adjusted in the future, though. So just be patient, I would say. They seem to still kind of be evolving. But so far, I like Lucid. I haven't gotten to a payout with them yet. I haven't... Because I trade all my accounts individually. I kind of have to rotate the ones that I trade right now. So, like, every couple days, I'll rifle through a different set of accounts. Yeah, Zach, it's Code Wes. Code Wes, all caps. That'll give you the best available discount with Lucid. I have codes with Take Profit Trader, Lucid, My Funded Futures. Let's see, what other ones do I can't even remember which ones I have. I'll be honest with you. I'm the worst promoter of my affiliate codes ever, guys. I'm the worst. I'm the worst. I think I have one with Earn to Trade, but I don't think anybody trades with them. I got one with Bullinox. And I think I have one with Trade Day as well. Trade Day is actually another one that's kind of on the up and up. They've been around forever. They've been around forever. And people have finally started using them. And they've got all different kinds of account setups. I would give Trade Day a look. Like, if you guys are looking for a new prop, I would give Lucid and Trade Day both a look. Yeah, Martin. Earn to Trade was actually one of the first affiliate partnerships that we were offered. And zero people have purchased an account. 0 people have purchased an account with Earn to Trade. Yeah, Zach. Yeah, Zach, it's a pretty good setup. Lucid is 1 day to pass. I think it's, I don't know, what is it? Like $87? No activation with Code West for the 50Ks right now. Starting to look a little more interesting here. I kind of wanted it to go a little bit higher than where we got. I was hoping for up in here somewhere. Yeah, Tommy, you were tight trailing that long? This 100 level's looking pretty enticing. You feel like this is a fake breakdown, Knox? I don't know. Mad Lord Gold's starting to wait up. Oh yeah, gold is moving on up. Is it going to really make the run up back up to 4K? And have the breakout? Man, I don't know how you guys trade this. This is crazy. Watch 136 for the touch and rip. I don't know. Yeah, Tommy, ES kind of rejected that 67.82 I was talking about earlier. I'm kind of liking a little more downside. I'm liking the ES into 67.72, 71, somewhere around there. Hey, Kevin, thanks for the support. Kevin, if you link your YouTube account to your Discord profile and join Level Up Discord, you'll have access to my pre-market trading plans on NQ each morning. Thanks for the support, brother. I appreciate you. Gosh, it just didn't get there. That's annoying. Piter, you went long? Oh, on gold. Okay. I was like, oh no. Please tell me you didn't get long at VWAP. At your charts backwards. Spencer, you got long on gold? Yeah, Charles, I can't do gold. You might have a chance to get out still, Spencer. You might have a chance to get out still. You kind of want this to quickly recover back above 150? Johan, you're long on gold too? Yeah, I feel like the move is to the downside here, guys. Oh my goodness, it left me behind. I shouldn't chase. I shouldn't chase. I'm not going to chase. I'm okay with not taking a trade tonight. I'm okay with not taking a trade tonight. Remind me in the chat, guys. It's okay to not take a trade. It's okay to not chase. Having FOMO right now. It's okay to not chase. It just didn't get to where I wanted it to. That's annoying. Ugh. It's so frustrating. You know, I pretty much had the read there that whole way. I was talking about what I wanted to happen, and it got to 154.5 and smacked back down. All I needed was a couple more points. Rob's like, chase, chase, chase. I shouldn't chase this. Even though I think we're going lower, there could be some chop here. Yeah, Patrick, 100%. Like, I made 3.1K today during the New York session, so I'm okay with not taking a trade tonight. It just stinks, like, it stinks being on stream for 3 hours and not catching a single trade. I mean, I've been live for 2 hours now almost and not had any trade. Never listened to any DJ, but if you do, chase the rabbit. Scale with mini, Charles. Scale with minis, Charles says. Nah, I'm not going to put on a micro, because if I wouldn't enter with a mini, there's no reason for me to get in with a micro. You should unleash the FOMO. I don't want to unleash the FOMO. I want to trade well. I want to have good trading. I don't want to chase. The McLean family, I trade 50Ks. I trade all 50Ks. Some of them have a big balance now, like a larger balance. So I can trade them more like 150Ks, but they all started as 50K accounts. We've seen, you're seeing the 40-20 level on gold. You have house money, full port top. Musin, if you're interested, by the way, I know you're on the vertical stream right now, over on the shorts feed. I do have 2 live streams going on currently. One is in the 1920 by 1080, which is my full screen. Feel free to pop on over to the other live stream on my channel. That's where everybody's hanging out at in the chat and viewing from, if you're interested. No, nothing yet. The one trade that I saw kind of front ran me a little bit. I had a good trade during the New York session. Kind of set me up for the whole week. Brady's sub count? I'm not sure. What are we at sub count wise? We are at 3,936 subscribers currently. The first Brinks truck already left my house today. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Yeah, Brady, we're getting there. We're getting there. We'll see if we can hit we'll see what we can hit today. I mean, we should be pretty close to... Yeah, there you go, Musin. There you go. I'll get 50 subs when people get their kids to bed. I don't know. We're coming up on it for sure. For sure. I really haven't had a stream recently that's been under, you know, like 30 new subscribers, I would say. Yeah, Limitless. I kind of want to short it as well. But what I'd like to see is it hold under VWAP on a retest at this point. Like maybe test this wick right here at 148.50 and for it to hold underneath it. And then I'll probably try the short. We'll see what happens. If it goes back up, my original trade idea is still in play. Johan, it doesn't necessarily mean more sellers. The red bubbles are aggressive sellers. But it doesn't necessarily mean there's more sellers. Yeah, Danny boy. You signed it. You joined at 1,500. Yeah, like I said, guys, we were at 600 subs in June. We were at 600 subscribers at the end of June. So yeah, the channel's growing really, really fast. Really, really fast. So fast that I can't even keep up. Yeah, Piter, gold beat me to 4K. Gold beat me. Yeah, Tom, this is Quant Tower. For those of you that are interested, I do trade on Quant Tower trading platform. Nep. No, I won't flip my bias to bullish until we are, I would say, break back above this area. Back above 165. I would actually flip my bias to longs at that point. But we could just be setting up a range. So I'd like to see another move up to here. Somewhere in this area, right around 160. And then I would try the short. If we hold below this level for the meantime, I do think we're going further down. We've seen your indicators say bullish. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Design up further down. I know design up. I know. I know. But at least if I get this entry right, like I'm not risking a ton. I'm really just risking to above, really above 170. So I'd be risking, you know, 10 to 15 points on that trade, on that entry. If I enter here, that risk is still the same, unfortunately. So I'm risking like 25 points. We do have this block sitting down here at 100. Could act as a magnet. There is interest higher as well, up above, really up above 200. But that's been sitting there since today. Kevin, just sign up to help me. Yeah. How many people we got? We got over 200 people in here right now. So good stream again. Good numbers again on the stream. Oh, James, you want me to go the 1 minute? I don't know that the 1 minute's going to give me any kind of different read right now, though. Probably looks a lot choppier, to tell you the truth. Yikes. Look at those gaps. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like anything on the 1 minute. Sorry, James. The 1 minute looks gross. James, it's not a pair. By the way, you're on the shorts feed stream right now. There's two streams going on. If you want a better like viewing experience and where most people are hanging out, feel free to pop onto the other stream that's on my channel. It's a 1920 by 1080 feed. You'll be able to see more of my charts and what's going on the stream. More screen real estate, better viewing experience. But it's not a pair. We're trading ticker symbol NQ, so the Nasdaq futures contracts is what I'm looking at right now. Tommy, you've been liking the 100 tick chart? Yeah, that's what Design Knob just said. That's what he was talking about, was tick charts. It's kind of strange that I do trade the way that I do based with time-based charts, you know? Time-based candles. Kelly, you like the 22 range? Oh, Brady, no, I have no green screen right now. So what that is that's NVIDIA Broadcast app. That's removed the background. What's up, Upcon? IPTV, do I scalp or what? I mean, I'm not really a scalper. I'm not good with placing a lot of trades. You know, my frequency of trading is, you know, on average, I'm usually around 3 to 5 trades a day. Oh, Brady, you're a camera guy? Nice. Yeah, for those of you that are on the vertical stream, by the way, feel free to click on the other live stream on my channel. It's a better viewing experience. You'll get the full screen effect, and that's where most people are hanging out in the chat, if you're interested. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. But no, IPTV, I'm not really a good scalper. I tend to get chopped up when I try scalping. I'm more a buy and hold. Zach, because the shorts feed, actually, YouTube leaves impressions out there. So you get more views. You get more views. That's why. It casts a wider net. So like the horizontal stream last night, for reference, just so you guys understand a little bit, the horizontal stream had 1.5K views, almost 1.6. The shorts feed stream had 3.5K views. Yeah, the felon friendly. I mean, I do trade off of pivots. Right? Like, we're sitting right on central pivot right now. We're testing the 30-minute opening range high of the Asia session here. Right at 148. IPTV, on my personal account, yes, I swing trade. On the prop accounts, I do more day trading. So yes, I guess in a way I'm a scalper, but I'm not one of these people that's looking for 5 or 10 point moves. Generally, I'm looking for about 40 to 50 points on NQ. Design Knob, you almost took a silver short, had to smack yourself. Yeah, silver. All right, Naz, are you finally going to push up there to that area of interest for me? Man, this is horrible price action, guys. This is bad. This is bad. I do not blame anybody for going to sleep. Kelly, it's the me effect. That's why the market died. Is this what they call a cup and handle, Tommy? I mean, I guess I can kind of see what you're talking about here. Later, Kevin. I know it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Brewers just went up 7-3 in the bottom of the fourth. I mean, I got the Monday Night Football game on over here. I haven't looked at the score. What is it? Oh, it's 21-21. All tied up. Early fourth quarter. Yeah, Tommy, a cup and handle is basically what you see. Cup, handle. Massive 3988.1. Oh, over on gold. All right, guys. I'm going to try the short. I'm going to try it. Just to get some action in here. Target like 115. Just so we can have some action. I'll take the stop out. I mean, I got to risk so much on this trade. I really do. I have to risk so much on this trade. I mean, what looks good here? I pretty much have to call it if it gets back up towards 160, even though that would be my ad if we did get back up there. Oh, goodness. Do I really full degen this tonight? I mean, what's 165? Okay, so this would be a $450 loss. Let's go above 165. We'll give it a little breathing room. Target 115. Riley, you mainly trade gold during London? Oh, during Asia or London? I mean, I have a feeling I'll be able to DCA my way out of this anyway, no matter what, with how slow it is. Unless we get a nasty green candle out of nowhere. Ten ticks and selling profit. You can say you scalped for a change. I know. I might have to. Might be up all night if we don't get the flush out here soon. All right, guys. So let me know what trades you're in right now. That's what I'm interested in. I'm in a dumb trade, but what are you guys in? Oh, yeah, Tim, we're just consolidating here. Our drone, you're in a gold long, small short scalp on gold. Long gold 39.99, Lorenzo. Right below 4K. Eric, you're in the grind long. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not moving a whole lot, is it? Jay, you're short from 151. Nice entry. You're sitting pretty good. Oh, sorry. I just see the chat over here. IPTV, does it depend on price action only or what? Oh, no. IPTV, so normally I mean, this is just for stream purposes and entertainment that I took this trade. I'll be honest with you. This isn't ideal, what I'm in right now. But normally my trading's really simple. I locate areas of higher time frame support and resistance, and I usually like to execute at these gray box areas that I draw on my charts. Longs on hold of support, shorts on rejections of resistance. Norberto, no, he go down to 142.75. I mean, I'm not in the best spot here. That's for sure. Spencer, most of my analysis is done on nothing lower than the 30-minute time frame, but I start on the 4-hour usually. You're long grinding on MES? I mean, ES is below 67.80 now. Short gold 3K. You're typing from a homeless shelter right now. Rob. Oh my goodness. That's too funny. Well, we're almost at 3950 on the sub count. 3,950 almost tonight, guys. I don't know if we're going to get to 4K subs tonight. ES Dom looks like the biggest orders are to the downside, down around 67.60, 67.50. Does that mean that we have to go down there? No, definitely not. But there's definitely more interest to the downside. Wowza. Here we go again, guys. Here we go again. It might be the all-night stream. We might be going. Yeah, Nox, I know. I know, it's bad. It's bad. What's funny is it's going to look bad for a while, and then out of nowhere, you're going to get a 20 or 30 point ripper candle in one direction or the other. Pieter. Last night on stream, what did I make on stream last night? A little over $700 on stream last night is what I made. Kelly, you want to go? You want to go all night? Nox, are you telling me that it's such a bad trade right now? I mean, I'm down 3 points currently. I can't even tell you if it's a bad trade yet or not. I know it's in the middle of a chop. Three spot. No, Quant Tower doesn't have Moose seen. My stop loss is very tight. 23 points is tight on the Nas. Upcon, I'm short from 142.75 right now. It looks small from there. Yeah, I mean, it's not that it's. I mean, I got enough room, definitely. Yeah, Upcon, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Got tired of waiting around, really, is why I'm in the trade right now. Ideally, what I would have liked to see was a little bit higher than where we were. You know, up in here somewhere. I don't know what's going to happen here, though. Yeah, we're in the middle of nowhere. I mean, earlier today, I was long from 25,150. Kelly, are the Chiefs going to win this game? I don't... Wait, really? I haven't been paying attention. What's going on in the game? Gold's having issues with VWAP. Are the Jags undefeated, Kelly? I thought they had a loss already. I thought the only two undefeated teams lost this yesterday. Oh, this is painful. Painful. Painful price action tonight, guys. Really, the best move was right there off the open. The downside with the sell-off. Knox says the 2-hour chart formed a hammer. Yeah, Tommy, nice. Yeah, if you were at your charts, for sure. Oh, you were just playing the continued momentum from the close? I'm the Caleb Hammer of day trading. I mean, we're chilling still in this position. I'm not worried about it. I'm not overly concerned about it. I might take a loss here, and I'm fine with that. Norberto, no, I don't use MACD. I don't use MACD. Most indicators that you're going to use are lagging indicators anyway. I've never really found a whole lot of use out of any of them. Other people have. I just never did. Yeah, Top Dog. I mean, I do. Stream purposes, though, the footprint charts kind of get confusing. If you look kind of right by where I'm at on the camera, down on the bottom, cumulative volume delta is down the bottom row here. So I have it available if I need it. What's up, Prisha? No, I don't trade CL. I don't trade oil. I do have the chart here. If people are asking for a read, some sort of technical read on it, but I don't trade CL personally. Well, question is do I stay in this trade? Or Blair, my take profit right now is all the way down at 25,115, but this is looking like an L trade. Tommy, whew, one fantasy this week. What's going on? I have the game on. 28-24 with 1:45 left. That's way too much time on the clock. Oh, appreciate it. I mean, my stop is technically where, in my mind, my trade would be invalidated. Above 165 for me would be where it's at. That's just a lot of risk. I mean, that's what, close to $500 of risk for an overnight session where you're not getting a ton of movement. I just hate how when I go live, this market just dies on us every night. Every single night. I miss all the good moves. No, Trev. No, I'm short right now. I'm short from 142.75. Yeah, Trev. Another reason for 24 hours, Bailey. You guys are crazy. I'm not doing a 24-hour stream. There's no shot. Zero chance. Especially if I'm going to take a fat L here, too. Derek, 23-hour. You're saying close it, Knox? We'll see. Kelly, you're over there scalping gold? Yeah, my original trade idea still is there on the table, right? Like, I'm honestly, if we reject that area, I'm not opposed to actually adding. Guys, the one thing I've noticed in streaming is everybody is like a like a passenger seat driver, you know, where they're telling you what to do, all sorts of signals. Everybody's got a different movement of the, you know, of what they think is going to happen. If there's one thing I've learned, it's to not really pay attention to what the chat's telling you to do. Just trust what your read is yourself. And if you lose, you lose. All right, that's part of it. We all lose. We all take losses. Asteroid Web, I'm currently on NQ right now. Currently on NQ. If you're interested and you want to see the full screen, I do have like a 1920 by 1080 live stream going on my channel right now as well. Just click on the live stream that doesn't have mobile in the title. That's where mostly everybody's hanging out at in the chat and everything. Feel free to pop on over to the other stream. Oh, you're on Silver Micros, Asteroid Web? Yeah, there was somebody else who was trading silver, or was thinking about trading silver in the stream. Yeah, 3 spot. We'll see. I'm okay with the loss. Let's trade OJ. I don't know about that. Jacksonville is about to score. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes left too much time, but now Jacksonville can't leave that much time for Patrick Mahomes. They need to run the ball. Take some time off. Soybean futures are where it's at. What are we talking about right now? What are we talking about right now? Soybean futures. Yeah, I've heard silver's tough to trade. I've heard the movements are similar to gold, just more leveraged. Josh, you're looking long now. Nat gas. Now that's a crazy symbol. Best DJ, $25 a tick can be crazy with silver. Yeah, I imagine. I mean, what's Nat gas per tick? I've heard Nat gas is wild as well. I've heard it's crazy as could be. Oh my goodness. I might actually have to hold on till midnight to this position. Copper can be crazy too. Oh, I bet. Yeah, I've heard nat gas is wild. I've heard nat gas is crazy. If NQ breaks 154, maybe I should reconsider my stop? What is with you guys in 154? You don't think we could, like, give a little sweep above and then pull back? Like, I don't know what you guys are seeing that I'm not. I have no idea what you guys are seeing that I'm not. You know, like I know everybody is an expert trader in the live streams always. I know Asteroid Web Gold, but the 4K is crazy, and the solid rejection right off of it too. Wait, did he just say full port copy trade long again? Oh, you shorted the 4K? Yeah, that's probably the easiest short in this whole up move on gold. Pine did 10 minis on gold in the BD. Did he get wrecked, Pieter? He was up like 21K. Yeah, appreciate. I mean, the BDH challenge is just people full porting for the most part. Like, it's a really super cheap account that you can't hang on to. $10,000 goes to first place apparently, so everybody's just full porting, max leverage. Yeah, Vij, you got Friday's highs up there as well. Up there above, like, it's like 198 or something like that was Friday's highs, I think. Appreciate. Does somebody have the link to Patrick Whelan's? That you can, Patrick Whelan's competition that he's got going on right now? Does anybody have that link that you could post in the chat? Oh, Dusty, 100%. I'm sure Patrick's getting a portion of the buying cost as well. Legends Trading. Never heard of him, Kelly. Never heard of him. So yeah, Patrick's definitely getting a good chunk of all the buy-ins there. 100%. You want to see full screen real quick of the DOM surface? What do you want to see? Yeah, cheers, Asteroid Web. All right, this would have been my original entry. Now the question is do I add here? Could be a big losing night tonight. Tonight, guys, if I add up here. The only thing that I don't like is we had some aggressive buyers step in and they actually turned the market. So, like, I'm not sure that I want to add anymore. But we are in that area where I was going to. Yeah, appreciate. The only thing that I'm seeing is originally I was looking at the short from here. I think above here, really above 165. That's why I kind of have my stop where it is. We're probably going to fully retrace this sell-off, at least back up into this area, 180s to 190. So really the downside isn't invalidated. It's just my entry is poor. Very, very poor. Eric's like, add. Everybody wants me to get blown up tonight, huh? Yeah, I got it. I got it, Beach. Everybody's telling me something. Everybody's telling me something. No offense to any of you. Make a poll. Did the Jags win? Oh my goodness, the Jags did win. Nice. Nice. Make a poll and always go against it, and in the end you'll actually, Prisha, for those of you that are newer to the channel, I did run a chat trades account, and my chat actually passed an evaluation. Believe it or not, my chat actually passed an evaluation, going majority rules on the trades. They did pass an evaluation. Unfortunately, we weren't allowed to continue making money on the account. But they did pass one, which shocked me. I had never seen that done on a stream. All right, this is kind of where it has to reject for me. This area right here. Yeah, our drone, it is crazy. I've never seen it done on any chat trade streams. But they did. And they passed it in like, I don't know, those of you that were around, how many sessions did it take? It took like, I swear they passed it in like less than 8 trades. All right. This is where it has to reject for me, right here at 160. If it gets above 160, I am going to kill this thing early. We're already down over $300 on the position. Yeah, you guys just hit consecutive winning trades, too. All right, let's just cut our losses. That was a terrible trade. Down almost $400 on the night. Oh, nice, crypto. You made it 1K? GG's. Let's see what we got to the top side interest-wise now. I mean, I'm not going to get into another trade. $370 I can recover. $600 to $700 is not okay. Not on a globex session. Not going into the regular trading hours tomorrow. Starting down that much. Not great. Not great at all. Yeah, the ES is right back to that 67.82 area that I was talking about earlier too. Central pivot on ES is sitting at 67.84. Yeah, Zach, I don't know. Shorting this market has been very, very difficult. The mistake that I made there was FOMOing in a bad entry. Which is fine. I still fall victim to that. Like I said, I'm not a perfect trader by any stretch of the imagination. So I'll have to take. Man, did I top tick that exit too? Clearly not seeing the market great tonight. Chat was bored. Yeah, it happens. Right? That's the downside of streaming and trading. It's like you feel the need to be in a trade, even though you know you shouldn't be. But it's okay. Yeah, Eric, it's pretty bad. You called it though. You called the slow grind up, and you said it was going to be painful. Asteroid Web, you're up $650. Nice. Market Butcher. Yeah, that song. That's funny. Well, guys, sub count wise, we got pretty close tonight. We almost got to 4K. Almost got to 4K. It's going on 11:30 my time, though, so I'm probably going to kill it there. No reason for me to give anything else to this market tonight, with it being as slow as it is. Traded very poorly tonight, if I do say so myself. But that's okay. I can easily make that trade back. Anything more than that's going to be a little more difficult to make it back. But thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys. I appreciate you. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Trade safe. Stay patient. I will be live tomorrow evening at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. Welcome to everybody that's new. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button. Thank you for the love and support, guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will see you all tomorrow night. Peace.